So, I've been meaning to talk about this game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and just let's start from the beginning. Spoiler alert, by the way, spoiler alert. I'm not gonna say too much about the story, but I am gonna mention a few things. So, first of all, I wanna say I like this game. Personally, I like this game. And I can get why some people don't like this one. A lot of people like the remake more, but looks like this part 2 didn't get that much love as the first one did. When this whole remake of Final Fantasy VII was announced, everyone thought it was just gonna be a remake of the original, which I thought so too. But then when you play the remake, you realize, hey, things aren't playing out how the original played out. Is this an actual remake? And the answer is yes and no. So yes, it is a remake. It follows most of the original game, but it also does its own things. It changes a few things. It still follows the main story kind of, but it does change a few things. Those of you who played the remake understand what I'm saying. Pretty much when you finish the first one, you realize that, okay, this isn't going to be like the original. And a lot of people did not like that. A lot of people wanted a remake of the original, and some people actually liked the change. I could see both sides though. You know, if you like the original, you just want to play the original with amazing graphics. And those people feel kind of annoyed because it's like, no, I wanted to play my original with just amazing graphics. I didn't want a brand new story. And then the other half, which is I'm kind of leaning towards, is it's going to follow the main story, but there's a bit of different things that's going to happen. And the story changes a little bit, but from the looks of it, it's kind of happening the same. Again, I can see both sides, but I prefer the different story because it's something new. Now we don't know what's going to happen, you know? And now especially Rebirth. Rebirth changed a few things, and I'm gonna spoil a little bit here, but this Rebirth pretty much showed that we're gonna step into like a multiverse type of thingy. Obviously, if you played Rebirth a little bit, you see that Zack is alive, and in the final parts you see Cloud saves Aerith, but he doesn't, which I'm still kind of confused. Some people were saying that it's Cloud not accepting that she died, and in the original he pretty much accepted that she died. And there's more multiversal things where like Zack, he no matter what will always, you know, have to die from the looks of it. But yeah, I'm really confused. I'm getting Kingdom Hearts 5. Jesus, Square Enix always likes to confuse people. But that's what I got. I'm gonna watch other videos to see what's actually going on, but I think not everyone knows what's going on. As I remember, apparently this is supposed to be a 3-part, so we got the first part out. I'm talking about the second part, and the third part's probably gonna come out in 3 years or 4 years. Yay. But personally, I like this game. It had a lot of fun mini games. It's bigger than the first one in my opinion. There's a lot of cool stuff. Again, I don't know if I said this, but I'm not really much of a Final Fantasy person. But I just decided to play the 7 one because I heard it's the best one. Again, I heard. I'm not saying it's the best one. I think 8 is cool too. But yeah, I'm not really much a Final Fantasy person. But I really enjoyed this 7th one. It's really cool. And especially this remake and Rebirth one thingy. There's a lot you can do in this game. You can, you know, do little mini games. You can fight different bosses. Especially bosses that you couldn't fight in the original. Like for example, I know there's like a little snake boss in the beginning, and in the original you can't fight him. If you really want to step into Final Fantasy and try a Final Fantasy game, I suggest you try Remake and then Rebirth if you have a PS5. And again, as for the story, I mean, I don't know. I kind of like that they're going a different way. Again, it looks like they're going pretty much the same way, but they are changing a few things. Like the story is changed, but not so much. So far, from what I played from the first and second part, it's kind of almost also going as the main game. Original, I should say. And by the way, the music in this game, oh my god, Square Enix always makes good music. Always. Again, I'm a music type of guy when it comes to video games. If a video game has some banging music, you know, I get into it. Remember guys, only play the video game music when the girls aren't in the car. I've seen a lot of reviews and talks that they didn't like how the game came out of the second part, and I mean, I don't know what they don't like. I liked it. It could be some people missing the original, and I get it, but you know, I don't know. It's not that bad. If a lot of people like the remake, I don't know why they don't like Rebirth. It's almost like, you know, the same thing. Like, I don't know. It's just the same story, but changed a little bit. And it's a multiverse. So that original Final Fantasy VII game actually happened just in a different universe. Because not, you know, totally not everything is doing the whole multiverse thing. And yeah, the action in the game is really cool. It's really epic. You feel really into it. Again, if you've been wanting to get into a Final Fantasy game, this is it. I give Rebirth a 9 out of 10. And that's because I like the music, the action, and I like that it's going a different way instead of the original, but still keeping true to the original. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about that, you know, I like this game, but I think people are going too hard on it. in my opinion. The one thing I will say, I think it's kind of dumb how like my stuff from the first one didn't transfer over to the second one. All I get is some summons. I won't lie, that is kind of annoying. I don't like that we have to wait for years for each part. The first one came out, I think 3 or 4 years. I'm eyeballing it, I think so, 3 or 4 years. And now the second one came out. Now we're gonna probably have to wait 3 or 4 years for a third part. I mean, how long do these guys think humans are alive? If you think about it, we literally have to wait like 1/10 of our life. Jesus. And some people get tired of the dialogue because it's cheesy, but I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the cheesiness. It brings life into the game. You know, if the dialogue was how people talked in real life, it'd be kind of boring in my opinion. So I don't mind too much. I don't mind a little bit of cheesiness in video games. But again, that's pretty much it. I just want to say that. What did you guys think of the game, huh? Did you guys not like it? Are you mad that it didn't stick to the original? Or are you happy that, you know, we're getting something new a little bit? Let me know in the comments below. And I got more videos coming up, baby. And if you like video game videos or Pokemon card videos or movie videos or show videos, I got other videos too, man. They're pretty cool. And support the cause. You know, leave a sub. Please!